How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. Super excited for this one today. We've got Marvel Legends Symbiote Black Suit Spider-Man. My old one in my collection broke, so we got this to fix that problem. We've got a replacement now. And yeah, I'm super excited to finally have him because it took me a while to find him. I had a friend come through and help me pick this guy up. So with all that being said, we're going to take a closer look at the box and then we'll get this bad boy open. Taking a closer look at the box, you can see it's that retro card style Marvel Comics at the top that we remember, well, us older people remember from our childhood. Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man. There is the figure in the bubble. We'll give him a little spin. There's no side artwork or anything, but there is the rest of the wave and the little blurb on the back. Symbiote Spider-Man. Spider-Man gets an all-new look when he finds a sleek black costume in a space shuttle wreck. Little does Spidey realize he's joined himself to the predatory alien symbiote, Venom. And you can see the other figures in the wave there down below. Spider Armor Mark 1, Marvel's Hammerhead, Hobgoblin, Ben Reilly's Spider-Man, and Marvel's Shocker. And with all of that being said, let's get this bad boy open. So as you can see, my card is a little bit bent, so I don't really care about this one. But, you know, if we were going at this, like, we wanted to keep the box perfectly intact because we were going to put it up on the shelf or something. You can see me just cutting down at the plastic very close to that. Well, I already tore it there, but that's what you would do if you wanted to keep the box. And then you can just, once you get enough torn up, then you can just slide the tray out. And other than that fudge I did right there, the box is still, you know, it's still in good shape. So yeah, you just cut along here. This is already messed up, so I don't really care. It was just an example. But yeah, there he is, looking dope. Look at that sick white spider on the front of that super dark black suit. Awesome. Probably my favorite Spider-Man look from the comics, to be honest. Here is our retro symbiote Spider-Man out of the box, looking great. My favorite comic book Spider-Man suit, to be sure. Yeah, he looks awesome. It's sleek, it's simple, but it's very prominent. That white spider on the front with the white patches and the white eyes, it looks great. It's such a great profile. Definitely giving every other Spider-Man figure a run for its money as far as the look goes. Really pleased to have this in my collection. We'll get into articulation and accessories really quick, and then we will get into scale and comparison with other Marvel Legends. Going over accessories, he comes with 3 sets of hands. The first ones he comes with are these open hands that I swapped out already with the web patch on the back of both of them. Then he comes with 2 sets of fists, well, 2 fists, one for each arm, a right and a left hand. And of course, what's Spider-Man without, if I don't drop them, his web slinging hands. You can see we've got right and left respectively. So yeah, definitely has the hands that we need for a Spider-Man figure. All Spider-Man figures should come with at least open hands and web slinging hand, in my opinion. But that's the accessories for a Symbiote Spider-Man retro card here. Going over the articulation, we've got that head on a double barbell joint. So we've got lots of movement there, side to side, up, down, backward, forward. He's got it all. The ball joint on the torso, so we've got some up-down movement there. Also an ab crunch, so he can go forward, he can go backward. Spider-Man can get down, of course. We've got butterfly joint at the shoulders. So backward, forward, lots of movement there. Bicep cut, shoulders come up and down 90 degrees. That's always nice. Double elbows, his hands come in pretty far. Can he touch his own chest? Yep. Spider-Man can definitely do that. We've got up-down joints on all of the hand pegs. They're all the same. We've got no torso or waist cut, I'm sorry. But we do have 90 degrees almost at the waist. We've got an upper thigh cut, double knee, kick his own butt easily, boot cut down here, And then we've got those rockers at the ankles that we're used to from Marvel Legends. So all in all, he's got some really good articulation. It'd be nice to have some more in the neck, maybe over here, but maybe for a future release, it'd be nice if he was pinless, but it is reuse of some old parts along with some newer parts. That's the articulation on the retro symbiote Spider-Man, but let's just take a look at the paintwork here and, you know, the detail, because, you know, there's not a lot of it, but it is pretty clean, and you can see the paint comes out on the shoulder. They painted it down under here for the joint so that you just get that continuous spider, so that's great. That doesn't mess with it at all. And then of course we've got the white patch on the back, because sometimes Hasbro likes to skimp out on paint. And then we've got those cool white eyes, and we'll do a head swap here, a couple of head swaps in the video to show you. But I really like this Spider-Man head. I want to see what the other one looks like on the older symbiote, but I really like this one. It's just like the first appearance. It looks great. So yeah, we're going to get into scale and comparisons next. Here he is with the older version of the Spider-Man body, the Pizza Spidey body, as people like to say. And I've got the retro head on this one, so it looks like an earlier Spider-Man when he's younger and scrawnier. And that's what this symbiote is as well. It was the one from the Craven 2-pack, and we'll do a head swap here in a moment. But this one is broken, so I needed to replace it. It broke at the neck, and I'll show you guys that in a second too, probably, just so you guys can see what to be careful of with these, because this buck is pretty fragile, apparently. The shoulder joint likes to break, the neck joint likes to break, so yeah, I'm glad to have a replacement in this new symbiote Spider-Man on that retro body. So if you look here at this, if it gets into focus, I push down and that comes out because it's broken. Take it out, look at that, that whole hinge is off. So I probably got to heat this up to get it off, and then we can do a head swap with this head on that box. As you can see, I managed to get it off, but yeah, this is just no good anymore. I can't use it. It's unfortunate, but I got the head off, so we're going to do a head swap real quick. And then I got that on there, and that looks pretty cool. Just a little bit loose. It's on there pretty loose actually, but if you pull it up a little bit, maybe, yeah, it'll stay where you want it to go. So it looks pretty cool. I don't know which head I like better. Leave your comments below which one you think is better, but it does look good. It looks, you know, it's a look from the comics. It's like McFarlane-esque, I guess. Here are both of our retro Spider-Man together, the black suit and the red and blue, with the Pizza Spidey head swap there because I like that head better. It's, you know, less 60s and 70s, more 80s and 90s Spider-Man, so that's cool. And they look great together, that same body type, it's just a different paint job, and of course a different head sculpt. But yeah, great to have these two together. They look awesome. Probably gonna have them next to each other, something like this on my shelf, so that'll be great once I get it set up. Here he is with two of the retro card Wave 1 bad guys, Green Goblin and Electro. Some of his all-time greatest foes. Looking cool against them in his black suit and their colorful green and yellow and purple. So yeah, this Marvel Legends is doing a great job with the retro Spider-Man wave. The paint apps are usually mostly all the way there. Maybe a little lacking on Green Goblin here, but that's okay. I still think he looks good. And I definitely think he looks good. Here we have Spidey with two more hosts of the Venom symbiote. Flash Thompson, Agent Venom, and Eddie Brock, just regular old Venom. And yeah, they're all wearing that black. They've all got that black and white motif. So yeah, of course they look great together. So that's awesome. And here he is with a unmasked head, the one from the Craven 2-pack, and civilian Peter Parker from the Retro Wave 1, and MJ, my kit bash to MJ with the Retro Wave 1 head from that Gwen that came with the swappable head. So yeah, there's them together from this era of Spider-Man. I really like this look. It looks great. But Spider-Man probably wouldn't get beat up in the actual symbiote suit. You know, he's a lot stronger, a lot more mean, a lot more ready to do what needs to be done, as the symbiote would tell him. And then lastly, here he is with our retro wave 1 black cat. They look great together, the black and white. What a good pair. You know, it's Peter and MJ, but in another world, I'm sure Felicia and Peter ended up together just because of the black suits and the mutual love of jumping off the rooftops at night and during the day sometimes. Overall, you guys, I would say the black suit retro card symbiote Spider-Man is totally worth it because he was totally worth it to me. I needed a replacement. I got a great, probably superior, definitely superior replacement, so that's always good. And he's going to look great on the shelf, as you can see from the display here with all of the different figures that we saw in the video. As always, if you like this video, of course, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, comment down below what you liked, what you want to see in the future, all that other good stuff. And with that being said, I will see you next time, guys. Love ya. Bye-bye.